Good evening, everyone. I'm Dalen.
I'm Jonathan.
And we are co-founders of FluxMarine. So the automotive industry has recently undergone an electric revolution, but the marine industry lags far behind. So that's where we come in, bringing a premium product to a market that is in need of sustainability. At FluxMarine, we've set out to design, manufacture, and market zero-emissions electric boat motors.
Now, the environmental impact of gasoline outboards is severely underestimated on both the local and global scale. Operating a regular-sized gas outboard for just 1 hour means the same level of pollution as driving a family vehicle for 800 miles. And on a larger scale, the EPA estimates every year there is over 150 million gallons of unburned gasoline that is leaked into waterways every year.
The current pain points that customers face in the marine industry include high maintenance costs, low reliability, disruptive noise, and pollutive emissions. So the benefits of our system is that we address all those pain points, and in comparison to electric competitors, we offer an increased range and a lower cost unit.
Now, looking at the competitive landscape, we are offering a power range that is superior to all of our electric competitors, while also offering a price point that is similar to our gas counterpart. With the example of Elco, they are using antiquated lead-acid technology, which means they have to focus on inboard drives, which are primarily focused for larger, slower-moving vessels. Torqeedo has outsourced all of their R&D, which means they are passing on exorbitant costs to their consumer. And Pure Watercraft has chosen to put their motor underneath the water in the lower unit. Although this is good for cooling at the current power range, it means that they cannot scale the motor up, as it will create too much of a drag. And Mercury comes with all the drawbacks of gas engines, including low reliability and high maintenance costs.
So essentially our solution is that we have completely redesigned the outboard from the ground up to fully utilize electric propulsion capabilities. So seen here is our belt drive system in the far left corner, and then all the way on the right is our patent pending dual loop cooling system, which actually does not suck in water from the outside environment, which leads to the erosion of the inside of the motor. So all of these designs and technicalities have all been structured around these three components of efficiency, reliability, and performance for our motors.
The current US recreational boating market is valued at about $3 billion, with an annual growth rate of 4.6% and roughly 240,000 units sold annually. Given our power range of 15 to 115 horsepower, we believe about 48% or just under $1.5 billion to be addressable. And it's important to note that this is not including the conversion of new markets where gas outboards are currently banned. In New Jersey, which is where FluxMarine was founded, 85% of the waterways actually ban gas outboards. We have recently confirmed a strategic partnership with Navitec. Navitec is a naval architecture company that specializes in marine development. They have offices in Hawaii, Maine, Rhode Island, and DC. FluxMarine is able to offer an innovative technology with a commercialization plan that Navitec currently does not pursue. Navitec is always looking to diversify and expand their portfolio of funds that they can apply for. So this is why FluxMarine is a perfect partner for them. This partnership initially involves an initial cash injection into FluxMarine. We are creating an electric propulsion group within Navitec, and we can also continue to pursue continued O&R contracts jointly with Navitec.
All right, so looking at our timeline, summer 2016 as we departed on this journey, and since then we've been fortunate to make significant traction. Highlighting in 2017, we participated in the Princeton University eLab Summer Accelerator and also won a $50,000 grant from the Department of Energy. And now in this past summer, in 2018, we participated and were finalists in the Mass Challenge Accelerator, as well as the Boston University Summer Accelerator program. In October 2018, we closed our first 100K seed round with Navitec, our strategic partner, and we've currently raised over $100,000 in non-dilutive funding as well. Looking ahead at some of our big milestones and future goals, it includes in June 2019, we plan to break the electric speed record at Princeton reunions, which would be a really good PR stunt for us. And then in April 2020, we also, part of that Navitec side of the government contracts is that we're going to be jointly working on producing 2 units for a project that they already have for the Office of Naval Research. And then on the commercial side of it, we'll be testing 8 prototypes with university crew teams. Teams that have already committed to this include Princeton, Boston University, and we've also signed on board the U.S. Olympic team. And now January 2021, and then looking forward to 2022, that's the rest of our commercialization plan. So at FluxMarine, we have a desire to make a difference, a passion for the environment, and knowledge of propulsion systems. And with that, we intend to bring the marine industry on board towards a sustainable energy future.
Please join us.
Safety questions?
Yes.
Could a typical marina be able to, if anything did happen to the engine, be able to fix it, or is the technology somewhere that you have to ship it back to you guys for repairs?
So we're working on that. Typically it's in a similar situation to Tesla. The reliability is actually far superior to the gas outboards, so the regularity with which these occurrences would come up is far lower, so we would actually be able to look into supplying the fixes ourselves, so we would come out to the customer. But it's still in a work in progress as to find a solution where we have widespread maintenance availability.
Yes. In terms of our founder. Yeah, so absolutely. So I'm currently a senior at Boston University. I'm a finance and accounting major with background growing up on the water with our other co-founder, Benjamin Sorkin, who is a graduate from Princeton about a year ago within mechanical and aerospace engineering. He was a former battery engineer at Tesla and does currently work for Navitec, highlighted in a presentation, which is a marine architecture firm. And Jonathan also graduated from Princeton Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering about 4 months ago. He's been living with me in Boston, finishing out my senior year. But now he's on the payroll, so he is also employed at Navitec as well. But it's specifically for our company to be incubated through Navitec. So he is salaried by them, but only really working on FluxMarine projects.
So we maintain completely separate legal entities, and FluxMarine maintains all IP, but they're just taking a lot of the overhead costs and de-risking as we're in an early stage.